Well, we got quite the decision on our hands with 3 people left.
Interesting year.
It is. We got Natalie, Kevin, and Jordan.
We know that the 3 that are in there clearly didn't win a lot. So who do you think played people the best?
I never talked to Jordan, that's for sure.
I never talked to Kevin.
Who do you think deserves it?
I think it's just a toss-up now. Obviously, we all have our own opinions who we want to win.
For me, equality, being a person who never won anything, people that win, I respect. I respect you, I respect all of you for winning.
I respect that too.
Yeah.
I think that's a strong player. But I think the 3 that we have remaining are not those people.
But they have to be to
played
some
the
degree or
possum.
they wouldn't be there.
Well, they took a different road in.
That's
all
what I
the
mean.
strong people who won competitions and got strong people out are sitting here.
Right.
Kevin always said, think about who's going to be in jury, because whoever's
Exactly.
going to be there, you want to leave a good impression on them. You want them to know that whatever you did, ill will towards them was just strategy.
But your little sweet Kevin wasn't so sweet when I was leaving.
Yeah, but that's just
Your little
you,
sweet
too.
Jordan wasn't sweet all the time.
Okay, but I'm talking about reality.
I'm
you know what I
just
mean?
saying, everybody
stay with
does
me. When I'm
that.
making a point about reality, stay here.
Has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I know. And your answers have nothing to do with anything. I can't take it. I might as well talk to that
Look at
plant.
you, you get so emotional.
Like talking to a road cone. Get in your spaceship. Out of here.
I think that both Kevin and Natalie played a lot better than Jordan to get to where they're at. That's my opinion.
You guys had many, many times, every one of you, to vote Jordan out of the house. She was on the block a lot, and nobody did.
Right.
So obviously, something was there that you guys liked, so that's playing the game. Regardless of where you thought she was playing or wasn't playing the game is getting as far as she did. She got as far as she did by making the right choices. And if that's a quality of playing the game, she got one over on you guys then.
She got me out, and she stayed in longer than you, Jeff.
This is the hardest one. I think Jordan is the sweetest girl and the nicest girl in the house, and I have no problem saying that. What do I think her best move was? Attaching herself to one of the stronger players in the game, and that's you. But what was Jordan's power play move in the game? Because I'm looking at the game and I look at Jordan and I don't see anything that really stands out.
What are Natalie and Kevin's power play moves?
Kevin won 4 things.
Yeah.
2 vetoes, an HOH, and an endurance.
So did Jordan.
Kevin didn't
No,
need
but
to win that veto. Jordan got a win handed to her by you, won a veto when it
win's a
wasn't
win.
necessary.
So that's 2. And she just
Well,
won
she
one
just
right
won,
now.
yeah,
so
she won
that's
the
3.
second
Well,
So
that's 3.
Win's a win.
She really latched onto you. You were her protector.
Yeah, but when I told her when someone was good, or when I needed someone close to us, or when I didn't,
So
that was
you
exactly
But you
what
did the
puppeted.
work.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah,
did
but
the
she
work.
You were
did the work.
puppet
I didn't do
master.
it.
She was your little marionette that danced when you told her to.
Listen, first of all, don't even go there because Jesse's hand's already going like this with you. So don't
Oh,
even get me started.
really?
I'm puppet
Hey,
master.
I'm
okay?
right here, buddy.
Sorry,
If you want to
man.
address me, you can just talk to me. I've had enough of that. You
All
can
right,
squash
Jesse,
that.
your hand's up her back. and
Actually,
making
no,
her
it's
talk,
not.
all
She's
right?
talking. She's
I thought you
she's
would
her
have
own
heard
woman.
me. Play your strings in sync.
Let's touch
But
on
you
Natalie.
won't say anything negative about Jordan. I just want to throw that out there.
No, I won't.
Okay. So,
Then don't expect me to say it about
so-
Kevin.
That's
Oh,
fine. I
exactly.
understand
So
that.
neither are you.
So now with Natalie, you look at Natalie and you think, oh, the little girl. She's short, she's small, she's cute, she can play the little girl next door, and you almost fall for it a little bit, and you think, oh, she's just a little sister. And I think that was what she needed to do to advance to the next week. If it was befriending you and being nice to you or me, she was able to do that with all of us. I think she fell into her strategy by mistake. I don't think she had it from the get-go. I think Natalie actually started losing after she was trying and then figured out, you know what? I can't beat anybody in here, especially us. I'm better off just losing everything and having everyone think I'm a loser.
I think Natalie, one of her strategies was to attach herself, obviously, to the biggest targets in the game, and that way, as soon as one of them left, she'd just attach herself to a new one, and she just dodged the bullet every single time. So, that in fact is a smart move.
I knew every person that I was going to put up to get out of the house, I had to take full, credit for. By no means was it Natalie that actually persuaded me into that. So if you guys even think for a minute that she was the one that did it, no, it wasn't her skin that you guys were going after. It was me.
Natalie, I don't think deserves even to be in this position at all, okay? She didn't do anything the whole game. She kissed ass to every single person that was in HOH. You were by far the strongest player the first couple of weeks in the house. You definitely
Thank you, Jeff.
take it easy.
Thank you, Jeff.
Dude, this room doesn't fit your head and we're outside.
It's all right.
You were the strongest player in the house. She latched onto you. You're gone. Shima was HOH, latched onto Shima. you know, and then just disrespected everyone else. Her being 18 or 24 or 96, who cares? She acted like she was 12. That's what she acted like.
When you get in the house, whatever strategy you had,
It's out the window.
Out the window,
Right.
exactly. So you, I think, in a way, should almost wait and see what happens.
Exactly. That's
That's
my
what
point.
Kevin did. Kevin helped get out 3 athletes.
How did he help that? Us three?
Okay, Kevin got out you.
Right.
Kevin helped evict Russell. Kevin was the deciding vote to get out Jesse.
And how did he get out
Players.
Jesse? What are you
Well,
talking about? A vote? Don't make it seem like he was scheming and twisting his mustache and it followed through. He didn't. It just fell in his lap.
But Kevin took you out.
Oh my God.
Well, I think Kevin actually did a lot of work in the game trying to pit people against each other, trying to put a lot of misinformation and, you know, lies. And I mean, he was always working. Like, he would tell me things that were completely made up, but it made me, like, you know, stay away from certain players and actually go out of my way to try to target them.
Kevin did the right move by getting me out. I think if he didn't get me out, I would have won the game, or at least got to the final 2, because I would have knocked him out.
When I saw your face, it was one of the most beautiful things I've seen all season.
Yeah, you should have saw yours when he was the coup d'etat. Keep going.
Right, but then the second best was seeing Michelle's, so.
You know what? I told Kevin I would, you know, vote based on strategy and gameplay in this game, and it turns out that now I'm the most bitter person in the jury house. Maybe because I got so close,
Yeah.
but I'm angry.
Yeah.
We still have to hear out the answers to our questions. You know, that's definitely going to influence our vote. We have no idea what they're going to say back to us.
I hope everyone knows that there are going to be certain answers to our questions that will be flattery and complimentary, and I hope everyone kind of sees through who's being super fake and who's actually being honest.
But we all got a lot to think about because we don't know who the final 2 are, you know, and we're not going to know until it's on the spot, and then we're going to have to make our decision, you know?
Wowza.
Coup d'etat to that.
Coup d'etat.
Jordan, Natalie, in just a few moments, the jury will lock in their votes, this time voting for the person they want to win Big Brother. But before they do, they have some questions for the 2 of you. Russell's going to start us off. Russell, what's your question for the group? From the group.
My first question is for Jordan. Jordan, I wanted to know, what was your strategy before you came into the Big Brother house, and how did it change once you began?
Okay, so my strategy before I came in here, I always told myself, lay low and not trust anyone. Then I came in the house, and then I met everyone, and I was like, well, everyone's nice. I trust everyone. And then then after the first week, all the fights that were happening, I was like, oh my God, I don't trust anyone. And so I told myself that, you know, I just gonna be myself. I'm gonna be goofy, funny, clueless, smiling, you know, just like acting myself and see how far that gets me. I was, you know, I wanted to lay under the radar. I wanted to, what? Oh, I wanted to,
Your time to answer is up, Jordan. Okay. We have to move on to the next question. That's coming from Lydia. Go for it, Lydia.
All right, Natalie, out of all the evicted house guests, who do you think was your biggest threat in the Big Brother house, and what role did you play in their eviction?
My biggest threat out of everybody in this game, I actually definitely think it was you, Lydia. And it was you because I had a strong friendship and alliance with Jesse, and I saw you coming in between the 2 of us. And I didn't like that because, you know, he was my ally and he was loyal to me, and I didn't want you coming in between it. So it was definitely you. That's why the whole game, as you know, I campaigned, and I was very vocal that I would have wanted you out if I had the opportunity. And yeah.
Your minute is up. Jeff, your question?
All right, this is coming from the whole group, Jordan, so it's not just mine. But Jordan, other than aligning with me, what was your best move in the game?
my best move. Probably, honestly, probably right now, getting rid of Kevin. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean it because Kevin got rid of you. And I knew a lot of people were so mad at you for using the coup d'etat. And I knew that there would be no chance if Kevin went up between me and Natalie that I would even have a shot at winning $500,000.
All right. Michelle, your question.
Okay, Natalie, you're 18 years old and supposedly engaged. Why was it critical that I tell the jury your engagement news? Were you hoping that this would influence our votes?
Well, first off, Michelle, it's not supposedly. I am engaged. To clarify that, I got engaged 11 days ago, and it's one of the best things that's happened to me in my life. And it was critical for you to tell the jury that I was engaged because I'm very proud of it, and I wanted to share all my news with the jury because more than half that jury there are actually truly my friends, and I will be friends with them outside this house. So I wanted them to know of the news that just happened to me.
Jesse, your question.
Jordan, why do you deserve to beat Natalie in this season of Big Brother?
I think I deserve to win the money because, you know, everyone thought that I wasn't a good competitor. I think people thought that people carried me through this game, and I think I've proven it. I won the 2 final rounds in the HOH, and I got myself here, so I didn't need anyone else to help me. I won against Natalie, and then I won against Kevin, and now I'm in the final 2, and I didn't have to depend on anyone else.
Okay. Russell. Russell, you're up again. The question from the group to the finalists.
Natalie, why do you deserve to win over Jordan?
Russell, I feel I deserve to win because I came into this house with a strategy, and my strategy was not to be the most strongest competitor, but also not to be the weakest, but to align myself with strong players, and I feel I did. I aligned myself with Jesse, a strong physical competitor. I aligned myself with Shima, a mentally strong competitor. I aligned myself with Ronnie, a great gamer and somebody who knew this game inside and out. So I think by aligning myself with them, it got me in good position in this game where I didn't have to win the most competitions in this game because I had great allies and great competitors, and I stuck true to every single ally I had. I never backstabbed them, betrayed them, or flopped on them. I was true to my alliance.
All right, now Kevin, because you were just evicted, you didn't get to weigh in on what questions the group would ask the final 2. So here's your chance. You get to ask one question to one of the 2 ladies.
Yeah.
Okay, Jordan, can you tell me what did you do better in this game than Natalie?
I think in this game, I think I laid low. I think we both kind of were the same. We both were honest with our alliances. She stuck by Jesse, I stuck by Jeff. I think that, I've proven myself. I've won competitions. I've won an HOH. I won a veto, and I've made moves to, the reason why I did certain things was to further myself in the game, or the reason why I wanted some of my alliances to get rid of people was to further myself.
Okay. Well, jurors, those were some tough questions you had for the 2 ladies. Do you guys feel satisfied with enough information to make up your mind who deserves to win?
I think so.
Think so? A couple of shrugs. Well, you're going to have to vote. Ladies, it is now time for the jury to choose between the 2 of you. But before they do, you each have one last chance to plead your case. Jordan, you're first.
Okay. Coming in Big Brother, I didn't know what to expect. And, I just told myself that I wanted to stay true to my alliances. And, I was outnumbered in this house. I always had Jeff and Michelle were mainly in my alliance. I wanted to just be when people thought of me as the harmless person that, oh my gosh, forget her, she's not even a target. Move on to the next person. I wanted to, lay under the radar. I was always scared that people would think that I was carried through this game. And, I'm very proud of myself right now, even if I win or not, because I think Natalie's would probably be a hard person to beat because she has more friends in the jury house. And, I think I've proven myself that I won, an HOH, I won a veto, and then I won these 2 final rounds in this. And, I did it on my own. I didn't need anyone else to help me, and I think it showed that I was a better competitor than I was playing off to be. And, I hope that you guys see that, and moves that, you know, I wanted my alliance to make. It was just to better myself and my alliance. Nothing was ever personal. It just, you know, I just knew that people that, you know, I'd tell my alliance, get this person out, because I knew it would help me, because they would be a bigger target. So.
Thank you, Jordan. All right, Natalie, you're up.
Well, I may have not won the most competitions in this game, but I didn't feel that I had to win the most competitions in order to get to the end. You know, Jeff used the coup d'etat on day 40, and he put me and my best friend up on the block against each other. And he said the reason he did that was because him and I were running this house. So by him putting me on the block against Jesse, it showed that I was playing this game. I was playing this game, I was making decisions in this game, and I had never even been HOH. But I aligned myself with people that were strong people and people that I knew would win competitions and get far in this game. You know, I stayed true to my alliance. I was aligned with Jesse, Shima, Ronnie, and Kevin. I never betrayed a single one of them. I never backstabbed any of those 4 people. In fact, I was so loyal to my alliance that when Ronnie was on the block, I knew I didn't have the votes to keep him. I knew if I voted for him, I'd be a target. But I still voted for him because I wanted to stay true to him. You know, when Jesse and Shima were evicted, the rest of the game, all I did was talk about getting vengeance for them too. And I think I got vengeance for them too. I stayed true to Kevin. So if anything, at the end of the day, I played this game loyal to the people that I was aligned with. And I hope, at least since I didn't backstab my own members of my alliance, I can get a vote at the end of the day.
Thank you, Natalie. Thank you both.